I remember when I met Mr. Wright. A group of friends introduced us at a luncheon. Although at the time I didn't know he was Mr. Wright, I casually said hello and went on about my business. Within a few weeks, these same friends came to me and said Mr. Wright needed help with his business. I knew I needed income based on my decision to return to school and my previous job not accommodating that schedule. I contacted Mr. Wright and scheduled a meeting. We met, I interviewed, and got the job. I was happy to have income again. After the first few weeks, I found myself becoming very involved in his dream. Education was important to me also. Before we knew it, his clients became attached. They started asking for me at his client meetings. Have your friends or family ever latched on to your groom before you knew he was the one? One night, Mr. Wright returned late from his day job, and I was fussing to my mom. Oops, he's supposed to just be my boss. How long after you started working for your boss did he become your fiancé? We started dating. Within a few months, we were engaged. We knew we were meant to be together. Working for my boss, who's also my fiancé, and looking at his business books. The numbers were not adding up. How do you ask your fiancé about his finances? Will he tell you the truth or not want to talk about it? This would be hard. I knew I wasn't perfect, and neither was the way I handled my own finances, but he didn't know yet. Bold, like I hadn't done anything wrong, I asked him what his financial picture looked like. He opened up and told me. It didn't make me run. For some of you, fear will set in. You don't think the relationship can handle it. About a week later, he asked me about my finances. I was broken. It hurt me to have to tell him about my debt. We all know money is one of the top reasons for divorce. Beginning the money talk before you get married is crucial. Look at the relationships in your immediate circle. How has financial challenges affected those relationships? What did you feel the first time you had a financial disagreement in your marriage? What advice do you wish you had been given about money and marriage prior to saying I do? I know once you say yes to an engagement, everyone is focused on the wedding. Very few are brave enough to tell you you must begin this conversation. You may not see it in bridal magazines, at bridal shows, or even talk shows encouraging you to begin this conversation. Yet, your marriage is supposed to be a success. I'm Dr. Kathy Wagner, here to say you must begin this conversation before saying I do and continue it throughout marriage. I was the wife who came to her marriage managing money by trial and error, juggling money to pay bills, and living beyond her means. Should I have been getting married? Yes, because I was in love with Mr. Wright. That had nothing to do with my money. Of course, I thought it would all work out once I have said I do. I was getting married because of love. Mr. Wright and I chose to disclose the good, the bad, and ugly about our money behavior. We wanted to start out with no secrets. We knew we'd eventually want to buy a house, become parents, and even retire someday. All of those components involved money, and we needed to start out with a plan. We've been married for 15-plus years. Because of our financial transparency in the beginning, that made our marriage stronger. Don't go into your marriage wearing a financial mask. Help a bride or groom remove the mask. If you believe in money, if you believe in marriage and want to see couples live happily financial ever after, become a supporter today. Help me get the word out about Bride and Groom Money Talk FAQ. These books will be distributed at bridal shows, live seminars, and even marriage conferences. Now's your chance to be a part of a movement to save marriages when it comes to money. Bride and Groom Money Talk FAQ has been written. Now it's time to market and distribute it all over the U.S. That's where you come in. I'm pre-funding the marketing and distribution. If you look below, you'll see several pledge options. For example, if you pledge $25 today, you'll get a digital copy of the book and your name on the supporters page. If you pledge $250, you'll get a link on the page, your name or business name or URL in the supporting page, and 10 copies of printed books. I think of this as the new way to market and distribute books. Think about it. You can be a part of a movement that is changing marriages when it comes to money. Why am I doing this? Number one, to help prepare engaged couples for money and marriage instead of repair when money issues happen. Number 2, money is a taboo subject. Some are overwhelmed and don't know where to start. Number 3, it's a blessing to help an engaged couple prepare for their journey of money and marriage. Thank you for your pledge consideration. Pledge today and receive my ebook, Basic Budgeting for Marriage and Family.